Welcome to the show. My name is Megan Nilsson, aka Crypto Megan, coming to you from beautiful Lisbon, Portugal, where I just finished headlining the crypto stage at Web Summit, one of the biggest tech events of the year, over 70,000 people in attendance. That is the Altice Arena that you can see in the horizon here. And there was just so much energy. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped for where we're headed. And I hope that you are waking up because things are changing. So in today's episode, I'm going to explain why we're at an important crossroads, both for Bitcoin and for altcoins. Altcoins just finished pumping 29%. Will they go up from here, or will we see a correction? I want to prepare you for both scenarios to get you ready for what could play out. And also, I believe that the Bitcoin bull run could happen a little faster than most people expect. So on this channel, I want to keep you one step ahead of the curve. I want to help you win. If you just subscribed, welcome to the Crypto Making community. I cannot wait to see this bull run out with you. I will be with you every single step of the way. Also, I'm going to explain one Bloomberg analyst that believes that anyone who thinks that this rally was purely hype driven over the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF is delusional, and that we have been in a bull run since January 2023. That is what I believe, and that there were signs clear as day that the asset allocation landscape was changing, and just the problem was that most people weren't paying attention. But we are paying attention on this channel, and we're going to get prepared ahead of the rest, because that's what we're doing here. That's what I'm here for. Also, I'm going to explain how high I think the market cap can get this coming cycle, how many multiple X's I think we can see, as well as some other hot news and some of the cool people that we met at Web Summit, including Roberto Carlos, Klitschko, the world champion boxer, also Serena's mom from Gossip Girl. I know there aren't many women viewers on this channel, but for those of you who love that, I'll show you some clips with her. So stay tuned to the end if you want all this juice and more. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So before we get started, I just want to show you this jacket. I got to rock it on the Web Summit stage in our NFT section, and I was explaining why NFTs are far from dead. So those of you who don't believe in NFTs on this channel, I will go over that at a future date. I just want to show you this jacket. It is from the World of Women collection. The community is absolutely amazing. I believe NFTs will absolutely make a comeback. It's just the nature of market cycles. So first we go to Bitcoin, then we go to Ethereum, then to large cap altcoins, then mid caps, small caps, and NFTs are usually the ones that finish off the show. So that was just a side note. Let's dive right into the content for today. First thing on the list, Bitcoin is in a rising wedge formation. Now, rising wedges typically break to the downside 68% of the time, but in bullish environments, as you can see in a chart I'm about to show you, Bitcoin often goes against the odds. So when it goes against the odds, it's parabolic moves, both to the downside and the upside. In this case, it would be a parabolic move to the upside. If it did break down from this rising wedge, we could see $33,000, $31,000 Bitcoin. And if it were to break up and beat the odds, we could be seeing a $42,000 to $44,000 Bitcoin. And I have said before on this channel that when we reach 45,000 as a milestone, I will toast to you with a glass of champagne. Maybe we'll do a live and celebrate as a community, but all in all, positive vibes. So Bitcoin right now is in a range. It's in a range between around 34,000 and 38,400 to the upside. So as long as we're in that range, we're in what's considered bullish consolidation period. And if we go down below 33,000, then maybe we reevaluate and we are possibly going to see that correction I've been preparing for you for on this channel. Anywhere from 20 to 50% corrections are totally normal in a bull run, and they will shake a lot of people out who get way too emotional, but not you, not us. We're going to stick to our guns and to our strategy and continue to load up on altcoins when that happens. Not financial advice, just what I'm doing. If we see a breakdown out of this pattern, I will be loading up on altcoins for sure. That is what I am planning on doing. You must have a plan. As I said earlier, I believe Bitcoin will go into its bull run a lot earlier this cycle than last cycle. We're already seeing the altcoins ahead of schedule this cycle compared to where they were last cycle. So I'll show you some charts on that as well. Also, fear and greed. It may seem like a very simple indicator, but right now we're climbing the wall of worry. Last month we were in fear, and then we made it to neutral, and now we're in greed. So generally in these market cycles, you want to try to buy fear and sell greed. However, you may stay in greed and fear a lot longer than you might think. So don't just use that indicator, but it's good to pair a lot of indicators together. Now that is a very short-term vision. On this channel, I'm an advocate for a long-term vision, so I'm just preparing you for what's to come, maybe in the near to midterm, but our long-term outlook is still the same. We are still in a bull run, and if we have a correction now at this point and we go further down, there is nothing to me that says we are not in a bull run. Still, this is totally normal, so I just want you to be prepared. So on another note, I just want to go over this total 3 market cap that I explained in yesterday's video. It is a collection of all the 125 top altcoins, not including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stable coins and their derivatives. It is just the top 125 altcoins. And right now we are currently at resistance on this chart. We've rallied a 29% gains. Will we see a correction here? It remains to be seen. Right now, Bitcoin is consolidating. We have to watch over the weekend. However, if this chart breaks, altcoins are going to boom. We're going to see altcoin season. And if not, we'll have a little bit of a correction. Now, I'm actually hoping for a little bit of a correction, cool things down, and it gives us time to allocate and plan. But we need to be ready if this chart breaks out too, because if it does, then it's going to be a mini altcoin season and we're off to the races. So as you can see here, we're currently at only $410 million on this market cap of total 3 for altcoins. Last bull market in 2021, we ran all the way up to a $1.1 trillion market cap, and this bull run, I'm expecting to see much higher numbers. So just be prepared for what's coming. Keep your dollar cost averaging strategy going. And just understand that this is where we are right now. We're at a crossroad. Bitcoin is currently at resistance on its rising wedge. The altcoins are also at resistance. Will we break through here, or will we see a correction? That is what we're looking at on this channel. Either way, we're stacking those sats, meaning we're continuing to buy Bitcoin and dollar cost average. So we aren't going to be emotional either way. So one last point I'd like to go over is the analyst from Bloomberg who is saying that we have been in a bull run since January 2023. Those who have the trained eye, who are looking at the charts, who are paying attention to previous cycles, believe this as well. I mean, it's clear as day. We turned a corner there and we've been in the bull market ever since. So where do I think that this bull market will go as far as market cap? I truly believe we could reach anywhere from $8 to $10 trillion at a top, at a maximum blow off top, and that would send this market soaring to a 6 to 7x from where it's at now, and many of the top altcoins between a 10 to 20x and beyond, and even those 100x altcoins that are very small market cap but very high potential, also very high risk. So we're not going to pile all of our eggs into those baskets, but I will be going over some of these altcoins and my strategy for portfolios this coming week when I'm back in Marbella, Spain. I am going home today from Lisbon, so you can look forward to that, and I just want you to be prepared. Also, one other fun fact, the number of Bitcoin addresses that have bought twice and not sold has hit a new all-time high. This amounts to over 3 million Bitcoin, or 16% of the total circulating supply. So hodlers, those who hold on for dear life, will make ETF investors pay up. That's the idea. So people who bought twice this year, Bitcoin twice, are still holding on. They're hodling. They're having a long-term vision. They're believing that we are going into the next phase of this bull run. So that's all for today as far as Web Summit. I'm going to throw up a few pictures now, some of the funnest, coolest people that we met, including Kelly Rutherford, aka Serena's mom from Gossip Girl. She is absolutely awesome, and she's involved in tech in a very new, very cool app, social media app that allows creators to connect further with their listeners and go over questions. It's very cool. It's called Wiser. So we may be working with them in the near future. I'm looking for really powerful partnerships as well as sponsors who are going to give you guys cool stuff. I really want to give you as much value as possible. Next week is going to be fire. Next week we are getting our strategy down. I'll be doing altcoin deep dives as well as having a look into what's in my portfolio and exactly how I'm going to play this coming cycle. So if you like that, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this with people you think it could benefit, and I'll see you tomorrow.